Hi everyone. Today I would just like to tell you a little about some of the earliest Muslim immigrants to the United States, most of which were enslaved people. There were many African people of Muslim heritage in early US history. Some claim that Islam was the original religion of Black Americans, and this aspect of the culture was yet another thing taken away through slavery. Aspects of this ring true, but there are also examples of people who were able to preserve their Muslim faith through their experience with slavery. Among the earliest example of an African Muslim living in the US was Anthony Jansen Cancele, who lived in New York City in 1630 and left behind a Quran upon his death. Another early Muslim American was Estevancio de Dorantes. He was certainly the first African and person of Muslim heritage to travel in the southwestern United States. He acted as an intermediary figure between the white and native people. You can see an image of him on the right. One famous Muslim enslaved person was Omar ibn Said, pictured here. He was a highly educated and devout Muslim. Omar saw the Quran as an anti-slavery text and therefore argued it was his duty to run away. Unfortunately, he was recaptured and sold to a new white man in North Carolina, where he died just a year before the end of slavery. He wrote a biography in Arabic, and he transcribed surahs of the Quran for other Muslim enslaved people. This biography quotes from surahs, but Omar states that he had converted to Christianity. It seems that Omar had found complementary aspects of these two religions and continued to use his knowledge of the Quran to praise God. Yaro Mahmoud was a devout Muslim who gained freedom from slavery at age 60 in 1796. He was able to use his high education, ability to read and write, and his many other talents to work to earn his freedom. He died in 1823 at age 87 in the log cabin he built for himself in Washington, D.C. People were inspired by his devoutness and hung his portrait in a museum. Another famous enslaved African person who practiced Islam was Abu Rahim Ibrahim Ibn Sori. He was known as the Prince of Slaves and was born in Guinea. He was highly educated and spoke Arabic, English, and native African languages. He wrote two autobiographies in Arabic. President John Quincy Adams invited him to the White House. President Adams freed the Prince of Slaves, but he would not allow him to live in the US as a free man. He and his wife had to leave to go to Liberia and leave their 4 adult children enslaved. The Prince of Slaves died shortly after moving there, and their mother Isabella was able to free 2 of the 4 children who were still enslaved by Thomas Foster. These are just a little glimpse of some of the people that I found throughout my research for my project, researching the links between slavery and the practices of Islam in the early United States history. I hope that you found this interesting. If you have any questions, I'd love to chat about them.